All right, welcome everybody. I'm so glad to see familiar faces. It makes me so happy to see you guys. So welcome to Austin Yoga Tree. My name is Janee, for those of you that don't know me. And this will be a 1-hour Vinyasa flow. So for everybody, come to a comfortable seated position at the top of your mat. Take a little movement from side to side, remove the flesh from underneath your sits bones. And sitting up nice and tall, inhale, begin to roll your shoulders forward to the front of the room. Take your chin to your chest. Inhale, still roll the shoulders up to the ears. And exhale, pull your shoulders together and down your back. A couple more times like this. Inhale, rolling the shoulders forward. Inhale, still roll the shoulders up to your ears. And exhale, pull the shoulder blades together and down. And last one, inhale, rolling the shoulders forward. Inhale, still roll the shoulders up to the ears. And exhale, pull your shoulder blades together and down. Now taking your chin to your chest, start to roll your head from side to side. Take it real easy here. It's a nice, easy, breezy start to our practice. And then taking your right ear to your right shoulder. Taking a moment there. And chin up towards the ceiling. Left ear, left shoulder. And chin to the chest. Going the opposite way, left ear, left shoulder. Chin up towards the ceiling. Right ear, right shoulder. And chin to the chest. Now slowly pulling your chin to a neutral position. Inhale, circle, sweep the arms, interlacing your fingers above your head, pressing your palms up towards the ceiling, pinky fingers back towards the back wall behind you. And then pressing your palms to the front of your room, really catting your back up here. Pressing the palms down towards the floor and taking a big inhale as you circle all the way around one way. And circle all the way around the opposite way. And then pulling up through center, slowly releasing the hands, taking your right arm down, walking your fingertips out a little bit. And then take the left arm over the top of your head. Now you'll notice the body kind of wants to twist in a little bit. You want to keep that right shoulder pulling back and the left shoulder blade pulling away from your ear here. And then inhaling center, let's switch it out. Take your left arm down and then walk your fingers out. Take this right arm over the top of your head. And remember, your body might want to turn in. You want to keep it nice and open here. Getting a nice stretch to the side of your body. And then inhaling both arms up. This time twist. Exhale, twist to the right. Now inhale, lengthen through your spine a little bit here. And if you'd like, you can send your gaze over your back shoulder. And inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left. And again, inhaling as you lengthen through your spine. Exhaling takes you twisting a little bit more. And possibly sending the gaze over your back shoulder. Now inhaling both arms up. Exhale, palms come together, hands at heart center. Take a deep breath in here. And exhale, let that breath go. Now walking your hands out in front of you, simply just walk them out on the floor and take your chin to your chest, allowing your head to just hang here for a moment. And then walking your hands back towards your legs, let's switch out which leg we have in front. And taking another deep breath in. Exhale, walk your hands forward again. Walk, walk, walk. And again, chin to the chest, back of your head and neck, nice and long. So we're just allowing the hips to get a tiny bit of a stretch here before we start flowing into our practice. Now pulling forward into your tabletop position. Hands are right under your shoulders. Knees are right under your hips. Inhaling cow pose. Let that belly hang down. Pull the shoulders away from the ear. And exhale, cat it up in the opposite direction. Then inhaling, cow pose. And exhaling, cat it up. One more like this. Inhaling, cow pose. Exhaling, cat it up. And inhaling, cow pose. Let's start to make those barrel rolls. Rib cage to the right, chin to the chest, cat it up. Rib cage to the left, and down through cow pose. Now you're welcome to take any sort of movement that you'd like here, or maybe you stick with the barrel rolls. Either way, just take some movement. Now going the opposite direction, rib cage to the left, chin to the chest, cat it up. Rib cage to the right, and down through cow pose. And again, you're welcome to take a couple more barrel rolls, or maybe any movement that you need. And on the last one, taking a deep breath in, exhale, press back into your child pose. Now walking your hands back towards your knees and sitting up on your shins, take your hands in front of you as if you're reading a book with your hands. And then you'll sit up off of your heels with your hips and take your fingertips down and then slowly press your palms down into the mat here. Take a nice deep breath in, and as you exhale, your hips are going to head towards your heels. Now only go as far as you can keep your palms flat on the floor here. And then inhale, pull forward. And exhale, turn those hands over to where the palms are facing up and the back of your hands are on the mat. Take a deep breath in here. And as you exhale, hips towards your heels. Try to keep those hands flat. And inhale, pull forward again. Turn your hands out to where your fingers are facing the edges of your mat and simply circle around on these hands a little bit. Circle around one way. And circle around the opposite way. Pressing back into that child's pose. Forehead on the mat. Stretch your fingers so far forward that your elbows are lifting off of the mat here. So it's a very active child pose. Get some traction, pulling your hips towards your heels, really lengthening through the spine. And now let's start to connect with our Ujjayi breath. So with your lips closed lightly together, inhaling in the nose and exhaling out your nose, ocean-like sound as the breath rolls over the vocal cords. On your next inhale, you'll slide forward to your cow. And on the next exhale, tuck your toes, lift your knees, press back into your dog, your first downward facing dog. So maybe some yeses and nos here with your head. A little wag of the tail from side to side. And march your legs out a little bit, bending your right knee, let your left heel melt closer to the ground. So sometimes we rush through this part right here, and I like to spend a little bit of time just really enjoying being upside down for a moment. On your next inhale, lift your heels up nice and high. On the next exhale, bring the knees all the way down to the mat. Keep your toes tucked under, pressing your hips back onto your heels, getting a nice stretch to the balls of the feet. So what we did with the hands, we're now stretching into the balls of the feet. Now inhale, rolling forward through cat to plank pose. And let's all take this first one on our knees. And taking a nice deep breath in here. Exhale, slowly lower down. Elbows brush ribcage as you go all the way down to the mat. Untuck the toes. Take your palms up on the sides of your mat. So Spider-Man fingers. Roll the shoulders onto your back. Inhale, modify cobra. Exhale down. Couple more. Inhaling, modify cobra. Exhale down. One more. Inhaling, modify cobra. Exhale down. Bringing your palms in flat. Inhale, plank pose on your knees. Exhale, press back. Child's pose. And we're getting to moving here. Inhale, sliding forward, cow. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the knees, press back into your downward facing dog. Now take your right hand and weave it underneath your dog, reaching anywhere on the outside of your left leg. Take a nice deep breath in here. And exhale, let that breath go. Now let's switch hands. Take your right hand down. Lift your left arm, weaving it underneath, grabbing anywhere on the outside of your right leg. And another deep breath in the nose. And exhale, let that breath go. Now bring that left hand down. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bring your knees all the way down to the mat. Keep your toes tucked under. Press your hips back onto your heels. Rolling forward through cat to plank pose. Now maybe this time you want to start to challenge yourself. So you lift your knees up off the mat. Gaze is at the top of your mat. So notice here in your plank pose how your breath is moving in and out of your nose, enjoying that Ujjayi breath. And inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower all the way down to the mat. Now untucking the toes, slide the hands more towards your waist. And inhale, lift cobra pose with your chin slightly tucked. And exhale down. Inhale, lift cobra pose. Exhale down. One more. Inhaling, lifting cobra pose. And exhale down. Bring your palms in. Fly if they're not already there. Inhale, lift plank pose on the knees. Exhale, press back. Child pose. Now taking a nice deep breath in the nose. And exhale, let that breath go. Inhale, slide forward, cow. Exhale, downward facing dog. Slowly walk your feet up towards your hands with a generous bend in the knees. Inhaling, lifting halfway. And exhale, fold and hang. And inhale, start to roll yourself all the way up. Arms up. Baby back bend, elbows at 90 degrees. And inhale, straightening the arms. Exhale, swan dive, take it down. Inhaling, lifting halfway. Exhale, fold. Slide your left foot back so you're in a low lunge here. Drop your back knee. Inhale, circle, sweep the arms, lifting to lean back. Exhaling, hands come down. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, rolling forward to plank pose. Remember, you can be on or off your knees, or you can skip this part altogether. Exhale, low planker all the way down. Inhaling, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, let that breath go. Inhaling, heels high. Exhaling, knees bend. Walk, step, or silently hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold and hang. Inhale, roll yourself all the way up, arms up. Baby back bend, elbows at 90 degrees. Inhale, straighten the arms. Exhale, swan dive, take it down. Inhaling, lifting halfway. Exhale, fold. Slide your right foot back, low lunge. Step your left foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward to plank pose. Exhale, lower halfway down. Inhaling, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Now, since I forgot something, step your left foot up in between your hands. Drop your back knee. Inhale, circle, sweep the arms. Lift up and lean back. See, it's never wrong. We just catch it on the back end, right? Exhaling, hands come down. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Slide your right to meet your left top of the mat. And inhaling, lifting halfway. And exhale, fold and hang. Inhale, start to roll yourself all the way up. Arms up. Baby back bend, elbows at 90 degrees. Inhale, straightening the arms. And exhale, swan dive, take it down. Now inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Walk, step, or hop to plank pose. Remember, all these vinyasas are optional. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, low plank. Inhaling, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in the nose. And exhale, let that breath go. 2 more, deep breath in the nose. And exhale, let that breath go. Last one, deep breath in. And exhale, let that breath go. Inhale, pull forward to plank pose. Exhale, bring both knees down to the mat. Now step your right foot back behind you with your toes tucked under. And knit your rib cage in here nice and tight, taking a nice deep breath in your nose. And as you exhale, press your right heel back towards the back of your mat. Now inhale, pull forward. Now here's a little tricky part. Swing your left shin off to the left. Drop your right heel down to the left. And take your right hand to your chest and up towards the ceiling. So we're doing a supported half moon here. Now you'll stretch your right arm to the front of the room, getting a nice stretch to the rib cage. Now sweep your arm down towards the mat, reach to the back of the mat, and then open towards the ceiling. Now on your next inhale, you let this right arm lead the way. Try to stand up with only using your core. So try not to hop off this left hand. Try to lift here. And then sweep your right hand down your right leg. And take your left arm all the way over the top of your head, and you're reaching for the back of your mat here. This is called gate pose. And then slowly take that left hand all the way down, and we'll start to balance. Lift your right leg. So this is that supported half moon. 3 times, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, bring your right knee and your right elbow together. And then stretch long. 2 more. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, stretch long. 1 more. Right knee, right elbow, stretch it long. And now take plank pose. And again, we'll have an optional vinyasa here. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, low planker all the way down. Inhaling, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, let that breath go. And then inhaling, pulling forward to plank pose. Bring your right knee down to the mat this time. The left toes are tucked under. Deep breath in the nose. Exhale, press that left heel back towards the back of the room. Inhale, pull forward to a neutral. Swing your right leg off to the right. So the right shin goes off to the right. You drop your back heel down to the right. Taking your left hand to your chest and up towards the ceiling. Now take this left arm over the top of your head, getting this beautiful stretch through your rib cage. Sweep the mat in front of you, reach to the back of your mat, and open towards the ceiling. Here's where we take that gate pose. So try to lift from your core. Inhale, take it all the way up. Slide your left hand down your left leg, and now your right arm's coming all the way over the top of your head, reaching for the back of the room. Now take the right arm all the way down to the mat. Lift your left leg. Supported half moon here. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, knee and elbow meet above you. And then open it up. 2 more times. Exhale, knee and elbow. Open it up. One more. Knee and elbow. Open it up. Plank pose. Lower all the way down to the belly. Take your arms long beside you and place your palms flat on the floor. That means your pinky fingers are now closest to where your thighs are. And with your chin slightly tucked here, inhale, lift your chest. Just the chest. The feet stay down, the palms stay down. Just the chest here. And exhale down. Bring your palms in flat. Inhale, plank pose on your knees. Exhale, press back, child's pose. Deep breath in the nose. And exhale, let that breath go. Inhale, sliding forward, cow pose. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhaling, heels high. Exhaling, knees bend, walk, step, or silently hop to the top of your mat. Inhaling, lifting halfway. Heel toe your feet out, hip width distance. Exhale, fold. Grabbing opposite elbows and taking a little sway from side to side. And finding center here, releasing the elbows. Inhale, lift halfway. Heel toe your feet back together again. Exhale, fold in. Start to bend the knees, sit the hips back. Inhale, chair pose. Chair pose. And slowly begin to stand up here in your chair pose. Baby back bend, elbows at 90 degrees. Inhale, straightening the arms. Exhale, hands at heart center. Deep breath in the nose. And exhale, let that breath go. Bending your knees, sitting your hips back. Inhale, chair pose. And exhale, swan dive. Take it down. Inhaling, lifting halfway. Exhale, fold. Step your left foot back to the back of the mat. Spiral your back heel down at a 45-degree angle. Now engage the right hip back and take your fingertips, reach them out in front of you, where your arms and ears are on the same level, and you're really grounding down through the pinky edge of your back foot. Now inhale, take it all the way up for the warrior one. Exhale, sit an inch deeper into the pose. And if you'd like here, you can interlace your fingers with your index fingers long, lifting up through your rib cage, lift up, lean back, press back, go back. And exhale, hands come down to surround this right foot. Come to the ball of your back foot. With your left hand down on the mat, now you can have a fist, Spider-Man fingers, or your left hand flat on the mat. Inhale, lift your right arm up towards the sky. Exhaling, right hand down. Slide your left foot to meet your right top of the mat. Inhaling, lifting halfway. Exhale, fold and hang. Start to bend the knees, sit the hips back. Inhale through chair. To stand all the way up. Baby back bend, elbows at 90 degrees. Inhale, straightening the arms. Exhale, hands at heart center. Deep breath in the nose. And exhale, let that breath go. Bending the knees, sitting the hips back. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, swan dive. Inhaling, lifting halfway. Exhale, fold. Step your right foot back. Spiral that back heel down at a 45-degree angle. Try not to swing the arms at all. Reach your arms forward. Chin is slightly tucked here. Really pressing down through the outer edge or the pinky edge of your back foot here. Inhale, take it all the way up for the warrior one. Exhale, sitting an inch deeper. And if you'd like, interlace your fingers with your index finger long above your head. And lift up to lean back. Press back. Go back. Exhaling, hands come down and surround your left foot. Come to the ball of your back foot. Right hand can be a fist. Spider-Man fingers are flat. Inhale, lift the left arm up towards the sky. Exhaling, left hand down. Slide the right to meet the left, top of the mat. Inhaling, lifting halfway. Exhale, fold and hang. Inhale, roll yourself all the way up. Arms up. Baby back bend, elbows at 90 degrees. Inhale, straightening the arms. Exhale, swan dive, take it down. Now inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold, walk, step, or hop to plank pose. Inhale, shifting forward. Exhale, low planker all the way down. Inhaling, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take that deep breath in your nose. And this time, open mouth, stick out your tongue, bug your eyes out. Ha. Inhaling, lifting your right leg. Exhale, step that right foot up in between your hands. Spiral the back heel down at 45. Reach your arms forward. Inhale, take it all the way up for the warrior one. Exhale, hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Roll the shoulders onto your back. Taking a nice deep breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Humble warrior here. Back of the head and neck, nice and long. Now releasing the bind. Let your left hand sweep the mat and make a big circle into your warrior two. Wiggling your front foot forward. Now reach that right arm forward and use all of that room that you just made to flip and reverse the warrior as you lean back. Now exhale, side angle pose. You can have right forearm, right thigh, right elbow on the inside of your right leg. Left arm comes all the way over the top of your head, reach. Now inhale, reverse the warrior, lean back. And exhale, cartwheel your hands down to surround your right foot, come to the ball of your back foot. With your left hand down, inhale, lift that right arm up towards the sky. Now this time, drop your left knee, which is your back knee. Swing the left shin off to the left. And sweep the right foot back. So you're in that supported half moon again. This time, bending your right knee, reach back with your right hand. Grab a hold of your right ankle, kicking your foot into your hand away from your body. And slowly release. Both hands down, plank pose. Deep breath in the nose. Exhale, lower all the way down to the mat. Now untuck the toes, take your arms long beside you with your palms flat. Pinky fingers closest to your thighs. Inhale, lift your chest this time. And lift your legs, but keep the palms down on the mat. That's coming, that's the next one, right? So keep it down for a moment and just lift. And exhale down. Inhale, plank pose on your knees. Exhale, press back, child pose. And taking a nice deep breath in the nose. And open mouth sigh, let that breath go. Inhale, slide forward, cow pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. And exhale, step this left foot up in between your hands. Spiral the back heel down at a 45-degree angle. Remember, try not to lift from the back of your neck here. Reaching your arms forward, inhale, take it all the way up for the warrior one. When you exhale, take your hands behind you and interlace your fingers. And now this time, take the opposite index finger on top. Roll the shoulders down your back, keeping a micro bend to the elbows. Deep breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Releasing the bind, let your right arm sweep the mat. Circle around, warrior two. Wiggle that front foot forward a little bit, sit into the warrior. Now reaching your left arm forward, 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 flipping the front palm. Inhale, reverse your warrior, lean back behind you. And exhale, side angle pose. Left forearm, left thigh, left up on the inside of your rib cage, or maybe your left fingertips make it all the way down to the mat. You choose. Inhale, reverse. Lean back. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, come to the ball of your back foot. With the right hand down, inhale, lift your left arm up towards the sky. Now drop your back knee, that's your right knee. Swing it off to the right and sweep your left leg back behind you. Now you're in a supported half moon. Bend your left knee, reach back with your left hand, grab a hold of that left ankle. So we're doing this flying sugarcane / bow pose in the air / just feel real good. And slowly release. Coming to your plank pose. Elbows brush ribs, come all the way down to the mat. Untucking your toes if they're tucked under, take your arms long beside you with your palms flat. Pinky fingers closest to the thighs. Chin still slightly tucked. Inhale, lift the chest, lift your legs, and then possibly lift the palms up off the floor here, the grand finale of them all. Lifting here, chin slightly tucked, still staying with the breath. Exhale, lower. Inhaling, plank pose on your knees. Exhale, press back, child's pose. Take a deep breath in your nose. Exhale, let that breath go. Couple more times, deep breath in the nose. Exhale, let that breath go. And one more deep breath in. And exhale, let that breath go. Inhale, sliding forward to cow. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhaling, heels high. Exhaling, knees bend. Walk, step, or silently hop to the top of your mat. Now inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold and hang. Inhale, roll yourself all the way up. Arms up. Baby back bend, elbows at 90 degrees. Inhale, straightening the arms. Exhale, hands at heart center. Taking a deep breath in the nose. And exhale, letting that breath go. Shifting the weight onto your right foot. Bend your left knee at 90 degrees. Now take a nice deep breath in here. And as you exhale, simply shift into warrior three. So float your left leg behind you. Now hands can be at heart center. You can have airplane arms. You can reach your arms out in front of you. You choose, but still same components here. Chin is slightly tucked. We're breathing in and out of that Ujjayi breath. Dropping into the warrior one on the inhale. On the exhale, hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers, roll the shoulders onto your back, breath in. Exhale, fold forward, humble warrior. Now releasing the bind, let that left arm swoop down, circle around to the warrior two. Flipping your front palm, inhale, reverse the warrior, lean back. Exhale, side angle pose. And maybe you take this side angle maybe a little bit deeper than the last one. Or maybe you stay the same, it's up to you. Inhale, reverse. Straighten through your front leg. Some relief there. Reach your right arm and your right rib cage forward. Tuck your arms. Now, wherever you fold to, try not to lean your torso forward. Try to keep everything nice and up. If you need to hold on to your shin here or even your thigh, you're welcome to. Just don't place pressure right on your knee joint. So you're welcome to stay here or take that half moon version. So I'll walk you through the half moon. Take your left hand to your left hip, gaze out in front of your right toes. Now try to resist the urge to fly into it by turning your left hip down to the mat. Try to keep the left hip in this triangle pose. Now, simply slide your left foot towards your right, reaching out in front of you, and then lift into the half moon. Once you're there, if you feel like it, maybe you take that left arm up towards the sky. Possibly sugar cane, bend your back leg. Grab a hold of the pinky edge of grab a hold of your ankle or whatever you can here. And then slowly release into the warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down to surround your right foot, coming to the ball of your back foot. Now drop your back knee, take your left hand off to the left of your mat. Inhale, lift your right arm up towards the sky. Exhale, reach that right arm to the back of your mat, bending your back leg and grab a hold of the pinky edge. Now, this part is optional. If you don't want to bend your back leg, then please, by all means, just take this stretch. And slowly release. Both hands on the inside of your right leg. Very, very gently straighten through this right leg and bow to the inside of your right leg. Bending into your right knee, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Step your left foot on the outside of your left hand and slowly bend into Malasana, hands at heart center. Close your eyes for a moment. If your breath is fast, come back to a nice slow breath here. All right, let's move towards our left side. So take your hands down, lift from your tail, and turn your toes in towards each other. Fold over. And then inhaling, lifting, heel toe your feet back together again. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, roll yourself all the way up. Arms up. Baby back bend, elbows at 90 degrees. Inhale, straighten the arms. Exhale, hands at heart center. Deep breath in the nose. And exhale, let that breath go. Shifting on to your left leg, bending your right knee at 90 degrees. Take a nice deep breath in here. And as you exhale, float into the warrior three. So remember, hands can be at heart center. You can have airplane arms. You can reach your arms out in front of you. Like whatever you're feeling today, stay with it, breathe. I know we're spending a little bit more time here than we usually do. Very gently making your way into the warrior one on the inhale. Exhale, hands behind the back. Interlace your fingers, the opposite index finger on top. Roll the shoulders onto your back. Breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Releasing the bind, sweep your right arm down, circle around, warrior two. Reaching your left arm forward, sweeping your front, flipping your front palm, inhale, reverse the warrior, lean back. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, reverse. Straighten through your front leg. Start to reach your left arm and your left rib cage forward. Tuck the arms, triangle pose. And again, you're welcome to stay right here. Or if you want to take the half moon, right hand, right hip. Gaze out in front of your left toes. Reach out, lift. Now when your balance is on, right arm up towards the sky. If the balance is super on and you want to bend your top leg, reaching back for sugar cane, you're welcome to. Slowly release into the warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Drop your back knee to the mat. Walk your right hand off to the right and inhale, lift your left arm. Exhale, reach your left arm to the back of the mat. An option, bend your back leg, grab a hold of the pinky edge of your back foot. Slowly releasing both hands on the inside of your left leg. Very gently straighten through that left leg and bow down. Bending into your left knee. This time, stepping back, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward to plank pose. And exhale, lower all the way down. Bending both legs, reach back with both hands. Grab a hold of your ankles, of your feet. Whatever you can grab a hold of. Deep breath in the nose. Exhale, let that breath go. And inhale, kick your feet into your hands and lift your chest here. Kicking, lifting, kicking and lifting, kicking and lifting. And releasing, forehead to the mat. Bend your knees and windshield wiper from side to side. Finding center, palms beside the rib cage. Inhale, plank pose on your knees. Exhale, press back, child's pose. Take a deep breath in the nose. And exhale, let that breath go. Letting your hips fall over to the left or the right as you swing your legs around in front of you. Now bend your knees, take your hands on the front of your knees. Now lean back, the arms are straight and you're leaning back. So your feet begin to slide back here, slide back, and eventually your feet float and you roll onto your back. Now take your arms down like goalpost arms. Take a deep breath in here. And as you exhale, let both of your knees fall over to the right. And again, you might notice here that your left knee comes closer to your body than your right knee. Can you make that left knee even with your right knee? And at the same time, engage your left shoulder blade down to the mat. If you'd like, you can send your gaze over your left shoulder here. Deep breath in the nose. And exhale, let that breath go. And then inhaling, knees center. Exhale, let both knees fall over to the left. And again, if your right knee has come back towards your body, can you make your right knee even with your left while keeping your right shoulder blade engaged down onto the mat? You're welcome to stay here with your gaze, or maybe you send your gaze over your right shoulder. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale, let that breath go. And then inhaling, knees center, a little happy baby here. Soles of the feet towards the ceiling. Grab a hold, pull your thighs down beside your rib cage. Possibly take a little rock from side to side. And finding center, straighten one leg, keep one bent. And switch it out, bend your right leg, maybe straighten through your left leg. And then bending both legs, pull the soles of your feet together. Now pulling your knees together, give yourself one last big hug here. Squeeze your eyes tight, toes tight, squeeze everything as tight as possible. Deep breath in the nose. Exhale, release into Shavasana. Legs splay out to the corners of your mat, arms lay down beside you, palms up towards the ceiling. And closing your eyes for a moment, allow your thoughts to just drift around, not really paying attention to anything. So if you have the time to stay in your Shavasana, I highly suggest you stay right where you're at. If you're in a little bit of a time crunch, then you're welcome to start moving your fingers and your toes, bringing yourself back into this space. Deepen the breath. Pull your knees in towards your belly. Take a little rock from side to side. Eventually making your way onto your right side, making a little pillow for your head with your arm. Deep breath in the nose. And exhale, let that breath go. Carefully press yourself up into a comfortable seated position. The top of your mat. Hands come to heart center. Thank you all so much for connecting with each other tonight, for allowing me into your space, and for sharing your practice and your energy with everyone that's practicing with us. All the love and light in me Vows to all the love and light in you. Have a safe, healthy, happy week until we meet again. Namaste.